Coys. Oh yeah, hey, come on in and have your say. Why don't you smash that like along the way? Let's talk Spurs with pure Coys. Yeah, let's talk Spurs with pure Coys. Let's talk Spurs with pure Coys.
Good morning, guys. How you doing? How you doing? Uh, my light's just gone off. I'm terrified. I'm not gonna lie. I am, as Cookie would say, cacking it this morning. It's still listen. It's still a good 36 or so hours away, isn't it? This massive game, but I'm nervous. I, I mean, I put a little bit of shake on them, but not too much. I am nervous about this game this weekend. This is it. This is the last Saturday. We could be a Premier League side. The last Saturday, we could be a Premier League side. Hopefully, it won't be. All roads lead to this a massive, massive game at home to Everton. Forget what West Ham are doing. Forget what injuries Leeds have got. Tottenham do their job, and we stay in the Premier League, right? We get that win, we get that draw, and we stay in the Premier League. Can we do it? I don't know. I don't know. Our home form is horrific, and I'm not sure whether we can do it, but I am hopeful. Ever the optimist, I am hopeful that we will get the victory. Listen, these players are good enough. There is no doubt about it. These players on their day are good enough. We just need to turn up. One game, just one game, boys. Turn up. Make it happen. Don't keep us waiting to the 90th minute. Win the game in the first half. You know, be 3 up by half time. We can all relax. I have a feeling it's not going to go that way. And as Spurs fans, we always are dragged through the mud, aren't we? And it's going to be, listen, it's going to be an interesting day on and off the pitch tomorrow for sure. Of course, I don't want to go too much into it, but the bus parade is happening. Woo! Fantastic. That's not embarrassing at all, is it? But the bus parade is happening. And then, listen, I'm all up for it. I'm all up for supporting the club, but let's do it inside the stadium, the team. Let's do it inside the stadium. And it's going to be interesting to see the reaction at full time, whether we win. What would the reaction be? I'm guessing most fans will be celebrating, right? No doubt me, Cookie, Sheriff will be celebrating on the watch along if we manage to stay up, but will be a muted celebration. It will be more of a relief celebration than a celebration. Yes, we are the greatest. It's going to be interesting to see what happens inside the stadium and what happens with the players if we manage to stay up. Likewise, if we go down, it's going to be interesting to see what kind of reaction the players have, what kind of reaction the fans have. I have a feeling it's going to get toxic tomorrow, especially if we go behind early and we're chasing the game. The fans need to be on side, but the players need to give us something as well. So we will see what happens. And of course, the Romero news, it keeps on dragging on and dragging on. Listen, it is what it is. He's gone to Argentina, watching his boyhood club, whether it's for rehab or whatever. He's decided he's going to be there rather than at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, supporting his teammates. And as captain, it is absolutely shocking. Even Glenn Hoddle has come out and said it's a shocking state of affairs. It really shouldn't happen. You wouldn't get that. It wouldn't happen with any other club. Imagine Roy Keane at United. I don't think he'd be doing it. But it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. He's there. Good riddance. And we will go with what we go with. And listen, we should have enough, right? We should have enough. Everton are a decent side. Still an outside chance of Europe, I think, as well, Everton. But trying to think on the positive, our home record against Everton is very good. Obviously, our home record over the last 2 years in general has been absolutely diabolical. But we've got to take every little bit we can. And the fact we have a good home record against Everton, I'm clinging on to. That is what I'm clinging on to at the moment. It's all I have. So I will continue to cling on to that, guys. As you come in, do me a favour, please smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you haven't, the weather here today It's not great. It's not a good start. I thought we were in for this massive heat wave, but it's very cloudy. I think we've had some rain already this morning. It is quite muggy, but it is what it is. Let's see if it gets better later. Let us know where you are in the world, what the weather is like. Let's go to the chat. It is building up. And guys, let me know how you're feeling. I am, as I've said, I am incredibly tense at the moment. Pete's in. Saying big up to you guys, mate. Hope you are well. And big up to all in the chat. Big up to you, Pete. I hope you're well, buddy. I hope you're well. And Kate's in. Saying, Nige, good morning, lovely. It's squeaky bum time. Invested in some Pampers. Leeds look like they have a lot of injuries. They do. Leeds have got a lot of injuries. A lot of players out tomorrow. So I don't think we can rely on Leeds. We have to do the job ourselves. But you're absolutely right. Kate, it is squeaky bum time. And listen, there's going to be some empty bowels this weekend all over the Tottenham community without a shadow of a doubt. And Kate says, Sport and Journey. Good morning, my lovely friend. I hope you're well this morning. Big up, Stu. I hope you're well, buddy. Kate saying, Pete Chambers, good morning. Lee's in, saying hello, everyone. Big up, Lee. Hope you're well, buddy. Guys, get over to Lee Safe from TV, give him a sub. And fair play to Lee. He says, everyone hit the like button and the subscribe button. Yeah, hit that like button and the subscribe. If you haven't, really would appreciate it. Paige's in. Big up, Paige. Saying good morning, peeps. And she's also saying, make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button to this great channel. Thank you, Paige, and thank you for your support. Rodney, big up to all. Come on, you Spurs. Lange and Enoch and Vinay out. Get in. That's what we want. If we go down, even if we stay up, right? But if we go down, this has to be one of the first things that Enoch do. Well, they can't sack themselves, but Lange and Vinay have to go, and then hopefully they will F off as well. But we will see. Big up to you, Rodney. I hope you're well, mate. AS winner. Big up, mate. Says hello, peeps. Enoch out. Absolutely. That has to be the word, right? Enoch out at the end of the game tomorrow. Whatever the result, Enoch out has to be sung loud and proud by these Tottenham fans. They have let us down yet again this season. Kate saying good morning to Lee. Andrew Burnett's in. Big up, Andrew. And he is saying, as we should, but we have to believe. We have to believe, mate. We have to believe. If we don't believe we can stay up, then what is the point, right? This is a game that is winnable. So get out there and win it. Don't draw. Go out there, win the game, and go out with a bang. Let's go out and absolutely smash them. And then everyone could be like, oh, okay, well, listen, hey, great performance. I don't want to crawl over the line. But listen, I guess we'll take what we can get at the end of the day tomorrow. Hotspur flicks in, saying, come on, we got this. Get in there, mate. I love the positivity. We've got to have it, haven't we? We've got to. AS winner says voice up like style. Get Enoch out. If we stay up, fans need to keep the momentum to get Enoch out. Absolutely 100%. This has to be an ongoing thing now. Enoch have destroyed our club. Let's see what they do. There is some that believe maybe this will be the catalyst in waking them up. We will see. I don't see it. Listen, they're not going anywhere at the moment, but as fans, all we can do is put pressure on, right? And see where that goes. Hotspur Flick said Enoch has to walk no matter what. 26 years of bullshit. They haven't been a great ownership, that's for certain. They haven't been a great ownership, mate. But listen, let's see. Let's see what happens we will all find out tomorrow, won't we? At around 6 p.m, we will know whether we are Premier League or Championship next season. It's I got to be honest, I'm quite emotional this morning already. Not that I'm going to burst into tears or anything, but I feel it bubbling away in me. I feel quite short-tempered. I've already had an argument with the door earlier and with the kettle because it wasn't boiling quick enough. So got a feeling, people don't want to be around me today. I could be a bit snappy. Luckily, I'm not seeing anyone, so it's all right. But yeah, I'm feeling quite emotional, quite tense already. Sheriff's in, saying morning knives, big up to all. I'm over the pub knives, but we'll join at half time and maybe full time. Absolutely, mate. Listen, you got to do what you got to do, right? I will be drinking tomorrow on the watch along for sure. I will be, yeah, no work Monday, so I'll be getting wasted. Might be out of it by 6 o'clock, might be asleep by 6:30, but I think it needs must, and we will see. AS Winner said that reliefs need to be focusing on getting Enoch out. Absolutely, it does. It does. Once the dust settles, as soon as the dust settles, literally, as soon as that final whistle goes, as fans, we need fans in the stadium need to voice their concerns. They really do, and their unhappiness. But let's see whether they do or not. Andrew Gregory said the wheels on the Spurs bus go round and round, around and around. Yeah, we keep going. We keep going, don't we, mate? But listen, regardless of what division we're in next season, we will support them, right? We will support them. Machina Joe's in. Hello, Nigel. Hello, mate. How you doing? I hope you're well. Hopeful that you guys just let yourself just let it go tomorrow, and we can win. But don't see that happening. Don't see that happening. We will see. Pagey says, laugh out loud, if that was Keane or any other player under Fergie, they'd be out the door straight away. 100%. 100%. Hotspur Flick says Madison to start for me. Big call out Flixie. Listen, I'd love him to start, but I think is more likely to be another 20 minutes. My concern is if we started with Madison, forget his injury. If we started with Madison and then, I don't know, 25 minutes in, Everton go goal up and, maybe we're a goal down at half time. Madison's done. He's like, I can't do any more. Then we've got to bring Madison off and bring on another player, and we're already a goal down. That concerns me. So for me, I wouldn't start him. I would play, hopefully get the game done, hopefully be winning by a couple of goals with 20 minutes to go or 10 minutes to go, and hopefully we don't even need to play him. That's what I'm hopeful for. But listen, I'd love to shout. I'd love to start Madison. Like I say, my concern is what if we're behind when he's starting? It's we will see. Kate says need to win and turn up on Sunday. What this club is embarrassing. What a shit show. It is. It is. Listen, it is embarrassing, and this is why I don't want the old bus parade. This is why I'm so totally and utterly against it, because it's embarrassing enough being in the bottom three. It's embarrassing enough going into the final game, having to get something to stay in the Premier League. For a Tottenham fan, listen, for any fan, right? But some clubs go up and down, they bounce around the leagues, and they expect it. It's not a big deal. And a lot of clubs, if they go into the final day with a chance of staying in the Premier League, they will take that. For Tottenham, for where we should be with the money that we generate and the money that we earn, and the stadium and the facilities, and the fact that we are Tottenham Hotspur and we have never been relegated from the Premier League, to be in this position is embarrassing. I'm embarrassed as a Spurs fan. I wouldn't wear Tottenham stuff out. No, I don't want to get laughed at. I want to get stoned. Crazy. And if we go down, and the bus parade is even more embarrassing, because it's basically opening this up to other fans, just being like, look at that shit show. They are having a bus parade for a relegation battle. And for me, I can't be any part of it. Listen, I'd love to be at the ground tomorrow. I'd love to be celebrating with the fans. I'd love to be having a few beers and singing hard for Tottenham. But I don't want to cheer a bus in. I don't want to cheer a bus in. I want to cheer when my team scores. And at the final whistle, I want to clap them and then go home. Nothing more, because they don't deserve any more. It is what it is. Machina Joe says Everton have got a better chance of playing in Asia than Europe. No European football for Moyes. That was lost against Liverpool many weeks ago, mate. Yeah, I mean, quite possibly, but there is still an outside chance, isn't that? I mean, if they win and other teams lose, as unlikely as it is, But the fact there is still an outside chance means that maybe they will go a bit harder than what I would hope. But again, this is Everton, right? This is Everton, Leeds. We talk about these kind of teams. They fight. They're not just going to rock up at your ground and roll over, like we hope. But we will see. Cheryl says cloudy here, too nice. Just southwest, massive. Have been lied about the weather. We have been. We have been. I can't say I'm that disappointed, to be honest, mate. I was going through I was up early this morning, going through my drawers. Obviously, there's a little holiday coming up. And I'm like, right, I need to see what clothes I got. And I picked out 5 pairs of shorts. All of them I wore last year. All of them. Tried them all on. Nope. Okay. Might have to go up a waist size. So yeah, good times. That's what comes of sitting here uh, most of my life. So I need to get out, maybe start exercising a little bit. But I have about a month to lose some weight, so no problem. Claire's in. Said morning, Nige. Morning, Claire. I hope you are well. And Kate says Nige is 17 degrees in Sheffield and cloudy. Looks like it might be cloudy in quite a few places then. So let's see. AS Winner says Nige, all the fans need to get Enoch out if we go down or stay up. Spurs fans, 100%. 100%. Like I say, now is the time to put the pressure on. Put the pressure on Enoch and let's get them out. Let's get them out. Guys, if you haven't, please smash that like. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't as well. Really would appreciate it. If I can get 4 or 5 more subs today, it takes me up another 10 on the old digits. So that would be much appreciated. And Machina Joe said, Enoch out, medical team out, Romero out. Who else? They can piss off. They can, mate. They can all piss off. All of them. The absolute lot of them can piss off. I am done with them all. They have let us down so much this season. Cookie's in. Said, morning, Nige. Morning, everyone. Morning, Cookie. I hope you're well, buddy. And Logan says, morning, Nige. And the chat. Big up, everyone. Hope all is well. The fans need to give it large to the owners after the game, no matter what. 100%. 100%, mate. We need to be heard. The fans need to be heard. I don't want, like I said before, I say it a million times. I do not want celebrations when if and when we stay up tomorrow. I don't want dancing on the pitch. I don't want, obviously, listen, as fans, we're going to celebrate, right? Because it's a relief more than anything. More the players. I don't want the players dancing around the pitch, prancing around, thinking they've won something. We've escaped relegation if that happens. So just clap the fans, get off the pitch. Nothing more. But the fans need to realise massive problem, Enoch, and we need to get them out. Hotspur Flick says we will be the laughing stock for many years if we go down, and if that's the case, we won't bounce back up. First time of asking. This is a worry, mate, isn't it? Everyone's just assuming if we go down, we cruise next season and come straight back up. It's not going to be the case. It's going to be, and listen, this I would be quite excited about. The fact we'd have a mass clear out. I quite like that idea. The fact we get a whole new team in, I quite like that idea. Whether it be Premier League class or not is another question. Of course, it won't. But coming straight back up is going to be really tough. We will see. Kate says, Nige, Enoch didn't wake up when 17th last season. What makes you think these shit owners will do anything? Enoch are the worst owners in football. No, listen, I'm in agreement with you. I really am. I just think, for me, listen, I got a business, a very small business, but if there was a chance of me going under, right, and it would come really close, I'd have to wake up and think, okay, I'm doing things wrong here. I need to change things. And surely Enoch must realise, fuck, okay, we're in trouble here. We need to sort it out. We need to sort it out. Let's put a plan in place. We all know that's not going to be the case, but you would think most businesses would do that, from the smallest to the largest. But we will see. It's probably not going to happen. AS Winner says, forgot to say, nice, great show. Please, peeps, give the likes and the thumbs up. Thank you very much, mate. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Hotspur Flick says, we can't have Colo starting. That's a definite interesting. Yeah, listen, I wouldn't be starting him either, but the question is, I'm guessing then we would either start Spence and Porro, start them both, yeah, and have one of them as your right-sided attacker, probably Porro, so you can get the ball in, or maybe not, because Porro likes to cross from deep, doesn't he? So maybe you start Spence further up. I don't know, but for me, Colin Moani, nah, I'm not having it. Not having it. But we will see. 2 up, 2 down. Big up to you, sir. Says you ain't scored 2 goals at home all season. No, you're right. We've been pretty woeful at home. I'm trying to think of when we scored 2 goals at home this season. Obviously, we scored 2 against Brighton. We scored 3 against Burnley. And already I'm lost. We scored 2 against Brentford, didn't we? But listen, it's been a terrible, terrible season for sure. 2 against Man City as well. So, listen, I know what you're saying now. We've been awful this season at home, but we need to put that right tomorrow. Yeah, we need to put that right tomorrow. As much as listen, you guys are a distraction because we need to know how you're doing. At the end of the day, we got to try and forget about that. Because as long as Spurs do their job, we'll be fine. Andrew says the heat and pressure could drain the players of energy. Possibly, but again, it works for both teams, right? It works for both teams, as in the heat. Not so much the pressure, but people saying it's going to be like, I don't know, 30 degrees or something. I'm like, well, yeah, but it's 30 degrees for Everton too. So, and West Ham and Leeds. So we will see what happens. I'm not going to have that. I'm not going to use that as an excuse. The pressure, yes, maybe. Sheriff saying Enoch out every day from now on. Must be Enoch out. Agreed. Agreed. Pagey said early lead for Spurs would be the best scenario. 2 or 3 up, take the pressure away. That's what I'm hoping for, Pagey. Smash 2 goals in the first 20 minutes, by hook or by crook, however they come, be 2 up, add a third just after half time. Bish bash bosh, take the foot off the old gas, relax a little bit. Hopefully West Ham be losing anyway. Unlikely. But listen, that's the dream scenario, right? That we're 2 up at half time, West Ham are 2 down at half time, and then we can relax. But we all know this is Spurs. We're Spursy. It's going to go to the wire. I think this goes to injury time, and we'll both be like this. But we'll see. We will see. AS Winner says no. The bus parade would be another laughing stock if we go down. It's going to be a laughing stock anyway, mate. The fact we're doing it for a relegation battle, and the last time we did it, we got absolutely humped 3-0. So it didn't work last time. Why we're doing it again? And I got to say, I just don't believe that Zerbi called it. I really don't. I'm sorry, I don't believe it. He said allegedly. Again, this is all rumours. But he said allegedly after the 3-0 defeat at Forest, because apparently we were going to do it every home game until the end of the season. He said, no, I don't want it. It's too much pressure on the players. So why now suddenly, last game of the season, biggest game in Tottenham's recent history, maybe ever, is he saying, actually, yeah, we'll do that parade again. Not having it. Not having it. This is totally an Enoch thing. They've called it. They've seen the pound signs. They watched that parade after the Europa League win. 100,000 fans lining the street and thought, ooh, we can get them in around the stadium. We do 2 for 1. We're going to make an absolute fortune now. They did it for the Forest, record sales, and now they're fleecing the Spurs fans again. Let's do it again. 2 for 1, record sales. Not having it. Doesn't sit well with me at all. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. Kate said stoned. Oh, and that's for our owners, Lange and Vinay. Absolutely. Absolutely. Sheriff says you don't want to get stoned. I'll do it for you. No, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. The 90s was a long time ago. Kate says to Mark Show, good morning. And Claire says, I see a guy in a Spurs shirt yesterday in my town. I was like, brave. Yeah, I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it at the moment. As sad as it is, I just couldn't be wearing my Spurs shirt out. And listen, they're everywhere, aren't they? They're everywhere at the moment. I must have, on my route to and fro jobs yesterday, I must have drove past about 15 or 16 guys with Arsenal shirts on. And I'm like, I tell you what, I drive around this town every day. Probably don't see 16 Arsenal shirts in a month, let alone one afternoon. It's Yeah, they're all crawling out of the woodwork. It is what it is. Nicola's in, saying, I'll take relegation right now because there's no way I want to be humiliated as a Spurs fan with a bus parade if we survive relegation. Well, yeah, this is the thing though, Nicola. It's happening before we're relegated, right? It's happening before. It's not even happening after the game. It's happening before the game. So we might get relegated and have already had that bus parade. It's shocking. It's shocking. Claire saying sunny here, lovely jubbly, lovely. I'm sure the sun will start burning through soon enough. And Sheriff is saying, morning, Kate, virtual hug. Absolutely. I'll save my hug to the wash along tomorrow. Was the old yeah, I'll leave that to the 2 marks. I get embarrassed. Hotspur Flicks says, people, I'll be doing a live on my channel tomorrow morning, 11:30. If you can join me, that would be awesome. Hotspur Flicks TV. Yeah, guys, get over to the Hotspur Flicks tomorrow morning, 11:30, and show your support. Flicks, if you want to put your link in the chat, mate, put it in, and I will bring it up as and when I see it, buddy. Paige, you said 24 over here. Cloudy should be 31 later. Wow, that's a hot one. That is a hot one. I'm gonna have to go and grab some shorts from somewhere. Probably just wear. I'll probably just wear my work gear all day because that's where I've got to. Because at least I can wear shorts, and I'm all in black, and you know what it's like. It don't show the fat as much, does it, when you're wearing black? So it's better for your figure. Kate says a 2 mark show mark. Thank you for the virtual hug, lovely. And Cookie says I'm saving my Kate for later. Fair play. Andrew said, player of the season is between Kulu and Doris. She makes a mean cup of tea. She makes a mean cup of tea. Cookie saying, let's get those likes up, everyone. Smash it and let's get to 50. That would be lovely. That would be lovely. We'll get 50 in the house first. But listen, hey, it is what it is. Pete saying, I hope chat is going well. And I was running bloody late this morning. It always goes well, mate, because we have fantastic community here at Pure Coys at the 2 marks. The community is absolutely banging. Machina Joe says, did you see Paul Hawksby on TalkSport mocking Romero's decision to watch Belgrano over Spurs? Decisive final game of the season by wearing a River Plate shirt live on air and even kissing the badge. Did he kiss the badge as well? What the? Did he do that? Seriously? Oh, wow. This guy's never playing for Spurs again, is he? He's never playing for Spurs again. That is absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. Claire says, not sure they have enough brain cells between them, Nige. They're all a bunch of clowns. They absolutely are. Pete saying good morning to Kate. Kate saying good morning to Pete. Paigey saying 27 likes. Keep us smashing them. Yeah, come on, let's get up to at least 35, 40. That would be absolutely fantastic. Logan saying, I absolutely hate the club for organising another bus parade. It does no favours whatsoever. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. It's absolutely shocking. It's absolutely shocking. Logan says, my area is full of Spurs fans. See new ones every day. They pop up. Um, really? Really? Spurs fans? Oh, wow. Okay. Rodney saying it's all about the money. Absolutely is. It is all about the money. And there's Paigey sticking Hotspur Flicks channel in. Guys, get over, give them a sub if you haven't already. And to all the channels that are on here, many channels that are on here, obviously the 2 marks, you've all subscribed to them, but Lee Statham TV as well. Let's get let's get some subs coming in for these people. Kate said 31 likes. Come on, get the likes up and a sub for the lovely Nice. Done mine too, and get the 2 marks already. Thank you, Kate. Much love. Really do appreciate it. Lots of people talking to each other, which is fantastic. Sheriff putting the Flicks channel in as well. And Flicks saying appreciate it to Paigey and to the 2 marks. So, guys, it is a massive game, right? It is a huge game tomorrow, and somehow we need to get the victory. There was something here that Zerbi said that I thought was quite interesting. He said this. And he said, I am Roberto De Zerbi. I am happy because David Moyes said he wanted to help West Ham. For us, that's a big motivation. Premier League is the best league because every game you have to fight, even if you just want to get 1 point. I am sure Leeds will play the right game against West Ham, like they did against us at our stadium. I want to win the game. I don't want anything from other people. We are ready to go on the pitch to fight and to play. Well, listen, I hope you're right. I hope you're right. I really do, because we need fighters and we need to win. However we do it, we need to win. It is what it is. It is what it is. Um, Sheriff saying, thank you to Cookill. No worries. Alex is in. Big up, Alex. Saying, nice, you're a very nice guy. Mate, but I feel you need to let out a few things off your chest about Spurs. Make yourself known. You'll feel better. Well, thank you. But I think I do. I think I do, mate. I'm just not as angry as some people, not as, I'm a bit more chilled. I'm a bit more chilled. I like to chill it. And listen, that may mean I don't grow as quickly as others, and that's absolutely fine. Um, when I lose it, I will lose it. But I nearly lost it the other night. But see, this is the problem, Alex. When when I when I get angry, when I get frustrated, yeah, and I don't know whether anyone else is like this, and I've always been the same since I was at school. I don't Lots of people can shout "Rah, rah," and get into arguments. I can't. I get upset and my voice goes and it cracks, and then it seems like I'm crying, but I'm not. I'm just upset. Whenever I used to get in a fight at school, I didn't have many. I had probably 4 or 5 fights when I was at school. Um, I'd cry when I'm fighting. There'd be tears streaming down me, but it's not because I'm particularly upset. I'm just angry. But it's the way my emotion comes out. So that's why I steer clear of major debates and major arguments, because people be like, "Ah, look at him." I'm not upset. I'm just angry. But it is what it is. People are different, I guess. Jimmy says, "Big up and good morning, Nige, and the chat." I'm getting nervous now. So am I. So am I. I'm getting very nervous. Joe's in. Big up, Joe. Says, genuine question, no hate intended. I hope so. Why do Arsenal fans chill in Spurs channels? I could never watch Arsenal content. I don't know, mate. It is what it is. Listen, I feel similar. Um, Sometimes it's nice to go and watch other channels, right? I watch a few West Ham channels now, because it's nice to get the other opinions. And it's nice to chat to them and get their opinions on Spurs and stuff like that. So I get it. I get it. And listen, Arsenal are good at the moment, isn't they? So why not? Why not go into the smaller clubs channels and give them a bit of ribbon? It is all good fun at the end of the day. It is what it is. We just have to take it. Hotspur Flick said, oh, okay. How much football's in? Big up, mate. Says, good morning, Nige. Just coming out to hit the like button. Off to enjoy the sun. Have a great day. Big up, mate. Thank you very much. Enjoy the sun. I want to say good luck tomorrow, but yeah, listen, good luck tomorrow. I hope you win, and I hope Spurs win as well. So we will see. Jess is in. Saying big up, Nige, and chat. Hope everyone is well. Big up to you, Jess. I hope you're well too. The Hammers fan saying big up to Jess. And Paigey saying big up to Jess, and Jess saying big up to Paigey. So listen, massive game tomorrow. And Gooner's clock, just for a laugh at the Spurs delusion. Quite possibly. But listen, I'm okay with that, because the more people that come into the chat, you know, the more pushed out you are. If I get 10 Arsenal fans coming out and take the piss out of me, and 5 of them like it, that's 5 extra likes, and those 5 extra likes might push me out to 20 or 30 more people that may watch me. So listen, it is what it is. We will see what happens. Paigey saying Hammers. Listen, let's see how they get on tomorrow. Kate says, don't worry, Nige. Waiting for Mark's rant. Lovely. Yeah, I mean, I can rant. When I really get wound up. I can talk calmly but rant. But listen, I'm just not your angry, like shouty kind of person. My ex-wife might say differently, but I'm not. Alex saying, fair play, Nige, still a great channel. Thanks, buddy. Like I say, it is what it is. There's room for everyone. Everyone's got different takes. Everyone's got different opinions. And like I say, when it comes down to it, I can argue. I can argue my point, of course, but it is what it is. I'm just not as I mean, I guess you could say, listen, I'm a fan, right? So one week I can be happy, next week I can be sad, and it's difficult because you have an opinion, but I'm all up for having my opinion changed. Yeah. So if I think one thing about a certain thing, if they show me that actually it can change, I'll change my opinion. It is what it is. But yeah, we are where we are. And Hotspur Flicks is right. Arsenal fans are obsessed with me right now, with us, not me, with us right now. Paige is saying, I love multi-club channels. You learn more by sticking to your own club as long as people are respectful. Banter is good. Taking a piss, being vile, I'm not here for that. Absolutely. And we have a special guest come in. Is he staying? Is he going? And it is Plucky. How you doing, buddy?
Hello, mate. How are you? Great show as normal, mate. Hope you're well this morning. How are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm nervous already.
Yeah, nerves are building up, mate. They are. It is what it is, isn't it? At the end of the day, massive game.
Yeah.
Biggest game for me since '77, mate. This in best part of 40, whatever it is, 9 years, whatever it is. It's a massive game. Morning to everyone in the chat, by the way. It's just huge, Nigel. I don't even really know how to describe it, mate. There's so many emotions floating about, and you think of the different scenarios and what could happen. Like someone put in the chat the other day, there's 9 scenarios and one sends us down at the end of the day.
We all know. We all know that one's
and us losing.
That one's more likely. Yeah.
There you go, mate. So look, it is what it is. I'm sure we'll get into it as the weekend goes on and towards the watch along tomorrow, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. And how are you feeling about the old because obviously the bus parade now has been made official. It is happening. I don't want to go too much into it, but how are you feeling? Is your mind changed on it? Is it still making you angry?
No, I'm really peeved about it, mate. At the end of the day, I just can't see what good it will do. It was proved against Nottingham Forest that even if there was anyone on the bus, mate, it didn't make any difference, did it, in the game? Because we were horrendous that day. So, I just think fans are going at it from the wrong angle. I'd rather no one did nothing. Let them get on with it today. Yeah. And then we'll work as fans, maybe to get protests going again, or to do something to let ENIC know that fans are not happy, because I'm certainly not, and I know you're not, and I know there's a lot of people that are not. But whether that's enough people or not, or whether we're just a tiny minority and everyone thinks, oh, this is great, But I'm sure people will be upset if we go down tonight. So let's see if it does go wrong today, if people's opinions change, because it will be interesting to see what people think. If they're screaming and shit, get Enid out, do this, do that, night. You know what I mean, Nige? So let's see what happens at the end of the game.
It's a weird one, isn't it? Because when you talk about like bus parade, I'm totally against it, but I'm not against fans lining the streets, getting together outside the ground with flares and flags and chanting and singing. Not against that at all. Great, have a get together. And I know you can't take flares into the ground, to do it outside the ground. But I don't understand why we have to cheer a bus in. It's a little bit embarrassing, especially if we go down. And for me, it tarnishes that amazing achievement last year when we had 100,000 plus fans lining the streets. It kind of, and Rain said it on your show, it kind of diminishes it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's not as important anymore.
Yeah, it does. I mean, we must be the only team. Surely the only team. I don't know if you call it a celebrate. What's the official term for it, Nigel? It can't be a celebration bus parade, can it?
I don't know.
And this is what I don't understand. They're professional footballers. They've got us to where we are. Yeah, I know they're the problem up there, but the players that we've got have got us to where we are. We're within, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, just over a point of going down. And the players have got to show up today. Yeah, the fans have got to show up in the stadium. If we go 1-0 down, keep getting behind the players, whether or not, again, you know, I know the fans do that anyway, Nige, you know, but it needs to be one of those special occasions inside the stadium for me where it's just a cauldron of noise through the game. You know, the singing, shouting, the whatever. Get that singing going, get that atmosphere around the ground going, and keep it going for as long as possible during the game. I'm sure that'll help, but I'm looking for every angle, Nige, for people to get the players going. You know what I mean?
Well, we need that 12th man, don't we? Because we probably know that the referee's not going to be on our side, so we need to even it up. The fans that we need the fans on side. As much as we hate this team at the moment, as much as most of us are not particularly in love with any of the players, they've let us down massively. We need for this 90 minutes just to give everything as a fan base and hope that that's enough. But how do you feel about? Because I've got mixed feelings about after this game. You know, if we stay up, if we get the result, how are we going to feel?
Because look, at the end of the day, there's fans out there that say relegation would be the best thing for us. Maybe it would. Wouldn't be the best thing for Enoch because straight away they've lost $250 million. You know what I mean? As soon as we go down, if that happens, then you've got the boot on the other foot that says, well, you know, I really want to stay up and I'll deal with Enoch later. You know, and that's how I see it at the moment. You know, nothing as far as protests as we know, or things to do with that sort of stuff, are going to be going ahead this season, as far as I know. I heard a rumour that in the ground after the game today, there was going to be a protest of Enoch out. Whether that happens or not, because it's not going to happen if we win.
No.
It's not going to happen if we win. There's no one in that stadium shouting Enoch out if we manage to stay up tomorrow. So, but that's what I think. Anyway, let's get today out of the way. As much as I've been slaughtering Enoch this week on our show, as you well know, and not just me, you know, many people coming on the stream. Let's get the game out of the way. We'll deal with Enoch afterwards. Let's just stay up, and then we'll work out a way between us. And not just me and you, everyone who's Enoch out, how we can get at this board, if it's not by protesting, in a different way, you know?
Yeah. And I mean, this comment from Claire is, and she's absolutely right. It's a sad situation. She turned down 2 tickets tomorrow because she can't face it. And Claire goes quite a lot. So when you get in a fan, we've been let down as a fan base so badly by this club and this team. And when you get fans that go regularly that are turning down tickets, you know, it's where we are, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think I could have gone today, mate, to be quite honest with you, because unfortunately, I'm one of them that will blow a gasket in the stadium. Yeah, and I will take it out on all the people in the stadium that just sit there with their arms folded, playing Candy Crush, doing whatever they're doing. I'll give it a large in the stadium, mate, and it's probably not best that I'm not there for if it went wrong, because you know what I'm like, Nige. You know what I'm like, mate. And it's just been a disgusting season at the end of the day, and I just want it over and done with. I'm fed up every week, Nige, of coming on here, Spurs lose, Spurs lose, Spurs are shit, Spurs are shit, Spurs are shit. Do you know what I mean? I want to have something to get behind with my football club, with our football club, and for so long now, for many years, for a good few years, it's just not been good. It's just not been good, and I just want us to let's just get back to being a normal club again. Get rid of these wasters upstairs. Get back to having a few mavericks in the football club again. Yeah, those people that get you up off your seat instead of this boring crap that we have had to endure over the past 2 seasons. You know, hopefully the Zerbi will change that, mate, but he's got to be back to Nige at the end of the day. And do you see Enoch back in it?
Like I said before, my only hope is Listen, Enoch have got to do one thing or the other. They've either got to go,
Yeah,
sell the club, or they've
yeah,
got to finally put the team on the pitch first. And like I said before, Enoch spent money. There's no doubt about that. They spent plenty of money, but we've always spent it badly.
yeah.
So Enoch need to get it right off the pitch. We need to get the right people in, proper football people who understand the game, proper scouting. Lange and Vinay have to go. You know, it's going to be
Definitely.
interesting. It's going to be one of the interesting things, whether we stay up or whether we go down, whether Lange goes. And on your show last night, there was talk that, oh, yeah, he's already gone. That's why they're bringing someone else in. My fear is they're just bringing someone else in as a two, and Lange will stay.
Yeah, I think Lange will end up going back to doing what he was doing with the youngsters. And if this Keel fella comes in, he'll probably be the one that's running the men's side of it. I would have thought anyway. But Nige, again, as we know, this dual DOF thing, mate, it doesn't work, Nige. This geezer wants this. This geezer wants this. They can't agree in the middle. Do you know what I mean? Listen, give it to one bloke, not Lang, obviously, but give it to one bloke who's got something about him that'll stand up to this board a little bit. Do you know what I mean? The manager and whoever comes in as DOF, they've got to stand up to this board and demand more from them. Demand better scouts in the club. Demand the structure is aligned so everyone can get on board. All the while we are broken, we are going nowhere, mate. That's as clear as I think I can be about it.
Yeah, no, agreed. Guys, do us a favour, keep smashing that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Get over to the 2 marks. You probably all subscribe, but if you haven't, subscribe to their channel as well. I will be passing you straight over to the 2 marks at 9:30. So quickly looking at positives and negatives, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of positives if we stay up, positives if we go down. Obviously, if we go down, Enoch will still be here. They're not going to go anywhere. But it is a chance. It will be a chance of a total reset, as in a lot of players will go. Probably most of them, you would think. Probably 75% of the players will have to leave.
Yeah.
So it is a chance of a reset. Not that I want us to go down, but I'm trying to think of, okay, we've got a now it's realistic, right? It's before, when we had 10 games, 11 games, 9 games to go, it's like, okay, we might go down, but we'll probably be okay. Now it's like, okay, shit's hit the fan. We could go down tomorrow.
Yeah.
Can you see any positives of us going down?
Listen, it's all a bit, I don't know if subjective's the right word or not. Listen, we could go down, and Enoch, I think, will do the bare minimum to get us back up again. And so, because like I said earlier, we go down, they lose $250 million. Yeah, we go back up again, they get their $250 million back. That it's simple for them at the end of the day in those layman terms. Whether or not someone comes along and says, do you know what, we need to deal with this. This can't happen again. Yeah, and they do something about it. Whether there's people up there that are, what's the right word? Not interested. For the sake of the club, Nige, get people in to, I don't know, necessarily run the football side of it. Just let them step back, make their money, and put some people in charge. Give them their brief, whatever it might be, so that they can work by that. And then we go, you know. But I just, mate, have they got it in them? Have Enoch got it in them? I don't know, Nige. I don't know, because I don't know if they care about the football enough, mate. I don't know. So it almost seems like then I'm saying to you, well, hang on a minute, we're talking about £250 million here for that, and these are meant to be money people. Yeah, and yet if we go down and they don't do anything about it, or not a lot about it, or the bare minimum, and risk coming back up that way, we could be down for 2 or 3 or 4 years, Nige. And it's shocking, mate. Absolutely shocking. They need shooting. They're a bunch of tossers. We need to do something as fans to get this lot either get their brain moving and to sort it out, or just get them out, Nige, because they're just a disdain on our football club, mate. Everyone knows what they're like. The chances of them changing are very slim, unfortunately. And I'm still trying to think of a positive, Nige, of going down. The positive is if we do, the only hope is that ENIC will get their hand in their pocket and do something about it. But I think it's a very slim positive, Nige, to be honest with you.
No. And I think that's the same positive if we stay up as well, isn't it? That we hope that ENIC will finally start to realise that the team needs to come first.
Yeah.
But for me, even, I mean, you're talking about that. If Spurs go down, obviously ENIC, half of what we're worth. Surely finish 17th 2 seasons in a row is gonna put the price down anyway, because we're not fighting with the top teams anymore.
No.
So I don't know. It's what it is. We've got a question here from F Sank. I know you've not got too long, Cookie. Have you? You've got to get ready for your show.
Right, yeah.
He says, do you believe Zerbi when he said Romero is in Argentina for medical reasons?
Listen, I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, a lot of people are like, well, he's injured, it don't matter, just whatever. Listen, he's the captain of the football club. Yeah, another day or two wouldn't have made no difference to whatever medical issue that big up Glenn, medical issue that he might have. Right, he's the club captain. It's the biggest game for the best part of 50 years. Get in the bloody stadium, Romero. These are meant to be your teammates. Yeah, you're all have meant to have stood together throughout these last couple of years, right? Where is he? Where is he? He's got to be at the ground for me. For me, he's got to be at the ground. I just don't understand it, Nige. I don't understand why the club have let him go for the sake of 2 or 3 days when he should have been, at our place. I don't give a toss about his boyhood club and all that shit. He can go and do that whenever he wants. This, to me, is more important. He should be here supporting his teammates, I'm not going to say in the hour of need, but, tomorrow he should be there. End of. That's just where I am with it, mate.
Yeah, no, absolutely agree. Big up, Ellie. A question here, a really interesting question from Cookie. I'm guessing that's not Cookie. Is the moonlighting acceptable?
There's no shekels changing hands here, Sheriff. You're all right, mate. He's not giving me the sly one or anything like that. Listen, it's going to be emotional, mate. Today, tomorrow evening, stay up, go down. I don't think people realise, how much relief if we stay up there's going to be, and how much, what's the word, Nige? Help me out. If we go down,
how many tears? I don't know. Anger, every emotion.
So there's going to be a lot. There's a lot of shows going on over the weekend, not just here. I know Dan Alista's got a couple of shows set up for Sunday as well. We're going to be streaming all day Sunday, whether it's on Nigel's channel, the Dan Alist channel, the Two Marks channel. It's on all day from 8:30 in the morning. So keep your eyes peeled, everyone, because, if you like this geezer, am I pointing the right way, Nigel? Is it this geezer? Is that better? If you like,
unless it's so on the other side of you.
Yeah, it's the wrong way, isn't it? If you like this geezer and what he puts out there, listen, subscribe to him. I'm looking at my phone now. We're on 46 likes, right? 4 of you hit that like button, get it to 50, because I'm not leaving until I see it flick to 50, and then that means I'm probably going to be late for my own show. So hit that button. We're on 46 now. Get it to 50, and then happy days. Everyone's happy. There you go.
Happy days. Absolutely. So, Cookie, before we wrap up, mate, what What team would you go with tomorrow? Who you looking to play? A lot of people saying they don't want to see Mawani anywhere near the team. How would you set up? Would you change a lot or?
I think listen. There's talk that you could leave Moani out, push Porro up, play Spence at right back. He's got a busted jaw now, though, isn't he? Is he available, Spence?
Apparently, I'm not. I'm guessing he must be. I don't know whether a broken jaw keeps you out of a
Well,
game,
he'll
does it?
have
I don't know. I've never had one. So
he'll have a face mask on or whatever, I suppose, won't he, and all that gump. But
so, yeah.
listen, if he's available, he's available. Will the Zerbi change it? I don't think so. I think he'll leave the team as long as they're all fit. He'll leave the team exactly the same. I think Mawani will play. We'll see what happens, mate. Listen, whatever team he puts out there, whether you like the players, whether you don't, that's the team he's putting out there to get the point to keep us up. And
yeah,
you know, like I say, it is what it is. One more like, please, everyone. One more like. It won't please everyone, but the team is what the team will be. And listen, everyone, just get behind it. Let's try and cheer these fucking stainage of a bunch of players over the line, right? And the season finishes tomorrow night at 6:00. Then we can start talking about what we're doing for next season, whether we be up or down.
There is so much to talk about over the next 2 or 3 months before the season starts again. Regardless, if we go down, we're in new territory. Something we've never been as a Premier League club in the Championship, and you know, obviously there was no YouTube and stuff like that in '77 when we went down. There was no internet, so plenty to talk about. And if we stay up, how are we gonna get back to where we once were? And you know, I'm not talking once were as in title contenders or winning stuff, but listen, we are a Big Six club, and we need to be back in that area again. And the fact that we're not is shocking for me.
Yeah,
you know, I don't accept.
I agree, mate. I agree. But there you go. Listen, Nigel, I'm going to let you wrap your show up. I've got a couple of minutes to sort myself out. Mate, great show as always. Keep up the ENIC Out train. We are going to be pushing this ENIC Out. And I'll tell you something else, right? The time's coming when other channels are going to be called out, right? Because at the end of the day, we all know what the problem is. Why are people so happy, to just let it drift along? At the end of the day, everyone needs to be on the same page. There's no point, you know, us small ones doing it and none of the big ones get behind it. Some of these big channels have got to get behind this. End of story. End of story. Listen, Nigel, have a great show. Thanks for having me on, mate. I will see you.
Thanks, mate. I'll pass you over.
Take care. Big up everyone in the chat. Great chat as always. See you all soon. Take care. Take care, everyone.
Take care, mate.
Thanks, Nigel.
Cheers, mate. So, Cookie, giving it large out. Always great to get Cookie on, and Sheriff, of course. But why my picture has gone? Let me just sort myself out. I'm all over the place, absolutely all over the place. But guys, it is a massive weekend ahead for Spurs. Sticks their morning chap. Who knows if Romero is a bit toxic around the camp, and De Zerbi wants him miles away from the group. This is a really good point. I never actually thought about that. Never thought that could be the case. Actually, you know, maybe it's getting a bad egg out of this the club when we really need to pull together as a team. But listen, it is what it is. Dave, big up Dave, says it's such a shit show at our club. It is. AS Winner says, sorry, I forgot your guest names. Cookie, please, buddy, deal or worry about it after tomorrow's result. We will deal with it. We can't be flip-floppers, my friend. We need to be consistent in getting ENIC out. Absolutely. And I think Cookie has always been very consistent in getting ENIC out. Machina Joe says Arsenal fans will be loving Everton even more if they beat Spurs. They will. But listen, hopefully that doesn't happen, Machina. We will see. It's going to be a long 24 hours, isn't it? There's no doubt about that. It's going to be a really long 24 hours. Kate said, nice. Have a good day, lovely. And the UK. And thank you to everyone who's joined today. I really, really do appreciate it. Guys, if you haven't, on your way out, smash that like button. Hit the subscribe if you haven't as well. Really would appreciate it. I'm going to pass you over now to the Two Mark Show. I'm going to go grab my coffee, sit in a coffee shop, watch the world go by, and watch the Two Mark Show on my phone. Guys, have a good one. 24 hours. Come on, Spurs. Have a great day, guys. Enjoy the weather if it picks up. And as always, come on, you Spurs.